Hey everyone, good afternoon, or depending on where you are. In the East Coast, it just turned noon. If you're in the West Coast, you're probably still having coffee and getting yourself together. I wanted to come on and do this live stream sort of last minute. Today is the launch of Shrapnel's early access for extraction pack holders, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 4 o'clock here in the East Coast. And I wanted to just share, if you missed my live stream last night, just share some information with you in regards to, wow, I'm really shaken up right now. For some reason, my graphics are going crazy. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about last minute details to get involved in the Shrapnel early access launch and share with you some information, what you need to know. And we're going to start off, basically, you need an extraction pack. Light, medium, or heavy, doesn't matter which one. If you have an extraction pack, you have the ability to join the early access. Now, a couple of things here. One, you need to make sure you have a Shrapnel account in order to, like, if you've been sitting on a code or, whatever, you need to have an extraction pack code to participate, and you need to have an account with Shrapnel in order to redeem those codes, in order for Epic Games to link with your account on Shrapnel that says, yes, hey, this person has a verified extraction pack. We're going to go ahead and let them play. Now, the requirements for this, let me back up a little bit. So yesterday, a lot of people were trying to log on, trying to get involved already. Realize something. When you connect your account, you log into your game, of course, you need to have Epic. So you need to have a couple of things. You need to have your Shrapnel account. You need to have an Epic Games account. You need to have a PC that's fairly modern, fairly update, operate Windows 10 or 11, about 16 gigs of free space for the game, and however much it is for the launcher, because you've got to download the Epic Games launcher, then you've got to download and install the game, and you need to make sure you have enough room on your computer to do that. So if you've got, a computer, like as I said, that's fairly modern, a PC, I should say, not a Mac, because I run a Mac, but I actually went out and got a, fairly inexpensive gaming computer, and I'm stripping it down, so I only have games on this computer back behind me. This is going to be kind of where I'm going to be for the next 3 days. Then you should be good to go, but you're going to need to make sure that you have all that stuff in place. So I highly recommend, don't wait till the last minute. If you do have your Shrapnel account and you have either a light, medium, or heavy code, by the way, I want to give one away. So if you are watching me right now, you've got to be the first one to give me a thumbs up. This is only going to be during the live broadcast. It's not going to be for afterwards. And I may or may keep this up after the fact. I don't know yet. But if you need either a light, medium, or heavy, I still have some. I want to give some. I want as many people, Shrapnel wants as many people to get involved in this live stream, I knew I was going to say that, God darn it, in this early access launch as possible. So if you need a code, all you have to do, let's see here. What's going on here? Streaming error. What is the deal? Continue. All right. We're gonna continue. Sorry, guys. If we're on Twitter, then you're probably watching this going, what the heck just happened? So anyway, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Where was I? Oh yeah. So making sure that you have, your computer, that you have everything done ahead of time. Download the Epic Games launcher. Create an account if you don't have one. You got just under 4 hours left. Create an account. Make sure you should by now hopefully have a Shrapnel account. You want to make sure that you have that squared away. And then you're going to download the Epic Games Launcher. You can download the game. Like, you can download Shrapnel, and you may have to, there may be some updates that your prerequisites or whatever that your computer needs to have in order to play the game. So make sure you do that ahead of time. So when the time comes that you can log in and you can go into the lobby, you're set. You're not scrambling to try to create that infrastructure. It's already done. Now, when you should try to log in, all right? So what they're saying is that you want to do it now. I'm going to start probably about 10 or 15 minutes before the game goes. Now, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, guys. We may have to wait until either 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you are in the country and in the world. You need to kind of figure that out. When you can log in. So basically what has to happen is once you download and you install the Shrapnel game from the launcher, then you need to put in your credentials for your Shrapnel account. What this does is this goes to Epic and it connects your Shrapnel account to the early access game. So if you win, now remember, there's $100,000 US in Shrap that is going to be, it's more of a prize pool. I want to say given away because we're going to have to earn it, right? That's going to be available. That's much better. And what happens is when you link your Shrapnel account to the game on Epic, all right, the early access, what that'll do is that'll say, okay, it'll show that you have a wallet, because if you earn Shrap token, any Shrapnel that you get or any Shrap token will go into your inventory on your account on the website. Also, by logging into your Shrapnel account, it also verifies that you can actually play the game, that you have an extraction pack, not an operator. This is not for operators. This is for extraction pack holders only. So, I mean, you could very well have an operator. You very well could have an extraction pack, or you could have 3 of them, whatever. But if you only have an extraction pack, this is only for you. So if you have an operator, sorry guys, I think they're still going to be doing more of those for operators, but for right now, it's just for extraction pack holders. I'm running through this very fast, very quick, because, it's the middle of the day. We need to get prepared. And I want to make sure that I'm being as concise as possible. So how this will work today, tomorrow, and Saturday from 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, all 3 days, until on the East Coast, it'll be midnight. So you're going to have 3 back-to-back-to-back 8-hour days. So now, do you have to play that long? No, you don't. All right. But you have that availability. So that's basically, if you're on the West Coast, you're going from 1 to 9 if you have that availability, or East Coast, 4 to midnight. So just keep that in mind if you're scheduling events. If you really only want to focus on the game, I haven't even shaved, guys. All right, so I just kind of put this together like this morning. Like, all right, I need to do at least one more live stream, put it out there for people. Whoever watches it, watches it. But again, those are going to be the times. Now, they are going to have the STX, which is Shrapnel training exercises 1, which is the first one. They're going to be doing, I think, 2 of these a month. I believe. I have to go back and check and confirm. Everything's, of course, subject to change. You never know. So just bear that in mind, that for a while, we're going to be doing just limited windows of time. So for today, tomorrow, and Saturday, it's going to be basically you're doing 24 hours. You get to play as much as you can. And you're going to be rewarded for, if you like, there's going to be a leaderboard, which I believe is going to be on the website, on the Shrapnel website. So you check the leaderboard, see where you are. If you're placing, I think, in the top, Now, guys, I could be wrong here. I have to look. If you're placing in the top 1,000, you could win like $25 or something of Shrapnel or Shrap token or whatever. But go check that out. All right, go look. There's a Medium post. I actually, I did the video yesterday. I've been doing quite a bit of videos on Shrapnel because this is massive, guys. This is a huge, huge event and allowing all of us to get involved. So if you have questions, if you're watching, and I notice that we have someone watching right now, put that question in. All right. If you need an extraction pack, I got them, but it's only going to be during the duration of this live event. Now, I could go for 5 minutes. I could go for 15, 20 minutes. It just depends, or an hour, or whoever. So if there's questions, if you're not sure what to do, how to go about something, I'm here to help. All right, I'm here that you can ask. Remember, it's not for Macs. It's only for PCs. You have to have 16 gigs of free space. Someone else just joined. Hit that like button, whoever you are, and thank you very much. We're just going through last minute details of getting involved in the Shrapnel Early Access Launch, or STX1, which is Shrapnel Training Exercises 1, for extraction pack holders, what we need to know, what we need to do in order to be involved. Now, Shrapnel, in my opinion, is a sleeping giant. All right? This game is just where other, let me back up, where other, how can I say this, launch pads do multiple games. All right. And they're putting them out there and they're seeing which one sticks. Now, if you're a launch pad and you're just games are putting their, if gaming companies are putting their game on your platform, that's different. But if you're trying to like have a launch pad and you're creating games within that, I like the fact that Shrapnel is one game. That's it. And putting everything they have into this one game. I'm on board with that. They've been very transparent, very open. They're gamers themselves. The game looks stunning. I can't wait to play it. Making sure you're joining their official channels, their Discord, their Twitters, all that good stuff. Go to their official website for news and updates and things like that. But I'm going to tell you, if you're not able to play now, let me just put this out there. There's going to be more Shrapnel training exercises. This is not going to be the only one. There's going to be more. So if you can't make it today or you can't make it tomorrow or Friday, don't worry about it, because through the entire course of the early access period, until the game is pretty much, from what I understand, officially launched, and before you even ask me, well, when can we expect the game to fully launch? This is just me. The Shrapnel team isn't putting any set guidelines on that. I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. This is just my gut telling me that probably we're not going to see a full-on official game launch maybe the end of this year and into early 2025. That's my gut. I could be totally wrong, but I like the fact that they're really taking their time to make this game as kick-ass as possible. So just take some deep breaths. So if you have an extraction pack, if you or you're getting one, or maybe someone gave you one and you're setting up your account, don't stress about it. You got plenty of time to get involved. All right? Don't freak out. Don't let FOMO rule you. You're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking straight. Okay? Take some deep breaths, go for a walk. What you can do to get involved is go join the Discord and watch the live stream plays of these games. You're going to be able to do that. The operator early access that they had about last week, I couldn't get on because the computer that I was using didn't have enough oomph. All right, didn't have enough memory, didn't have enough anything. All right, it was an older PC. I just was not designed for that. So I had to watch on the sidelines, but it was great because I was actually seeing the gameplay, and it was stunning. It was great. Obviously, there's some glitches in there. Of course, that's what this early access is about. It's about allowing us to help the team make this game the best it possibly can be. So they're going to be taking feedback. They're going to be watching how we all play. All right. They're going to be taking that kind of feedback and making the games better. They're going to be adding certain things. Again, the game is not fully finished yet. There's placeholders. There's gray boxes. I mean, that's what early access is. It's not like a pre-launch where the game is already, it's already out there and you're just trying it before everyone else does it. No, this is early access. We're getting in before the game is even completed. There's going to be glitches. There's going to be issues as we do this. So just be patient and understand that it's going to get better. These guys are amazing. It's a AAA gamers. These guys have worked on some for amazing games. Call of Duty, Halo, Star Wars, whatever. All of which I love. Being that this is a first-person shooter game, I don't want to call it a game, an experience, right? That you're able to earn rewards by playing this is just icing on the cake. I would do it regardless because I believe in the project. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm never going to tell anyone to buy, sell, hold any crypto project or get involved in any Web3 game. That's a decision you guys have to make. For me, I've done my research. I have talked with members. I know members of the team. I believe in what they're doing. They're transparent. They're honest. They're professional. They care about, thank you. Yes, absolutely. And thank you for being here. Wonderful. Guess what? You're going to get this. Yes. I will stay here all day up until like 3:45. Then we got to get started. And thank you for hitting that like button. So, so you have a medium opera. You mean extraction pack, right? You have an extraction pack, correct? So there are light, medium, and heavy extraction packs, okay? Each one has benefits. Each one comes with, its own, whatever makes it special. To be involved, to join the early access, you need to only have one. You have a medium pack, you're good to go. All right, you're good to go. You don't need anything else. You're good to go. Okay? So, but what you do need to make sure is that you have your Shrapnel account set in place where you can redeem it. Sounds like you have. You just need to make sure that you're downloading the Epic Games launcher. Now you're downloading and you're installing Shrapnel, and that's going to take a little bit of time to do. So I highly recommend, if you're going to get involved, to go ahead and get started now, because you don't want to have to be worrying about that stuff later. So you're just going to link your account to the Shrapnel Early Access game. That's what I'm calling it anyway. So that way you can verify that, yes, you have an extraction pack. Yes, you have an account. Yes, you have a wallet, because there's a $100,000 USD Shrap prize pool for this first SDX. So I'm looking at it from a standpoint of, I've cleared my calendar for the next 3 days. Now, this is just me, because this is all that I do. All right. So for me, I'm in the East Coast. I live in Florida. So from 4 to midnight, this is where I'm going to be sitting. Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys don't have to do that. I'll probably get up and do something here and there, but that's going to be how it works. So today, tomorrow, and Saturday. If you have, and it sounds like you have a medium extraction pack, you need to make sure that's redeemed. If you haven't redeemed your extraction pack yet, log into your account on Shrapnel, go to the drop-down menu where it says redeem. Open that window up, go down, you're going to see where it has a code or whatever. You put that code in and then hit redeem now or whatever, and bang, it'll show up in your inventory. Then you should be ready to go. As long as you don't have a PC that's, a little bit prehistoric like the old one I used to have, you should be good to go. You should be totally fine. So when we are getting involved, again, setting our expectations, when we're investing anything, FOMO is not serving us, right? It will not serve us. When we start becoming emotional and we start basing things on emotion, yes, I'm excited about Shrapnel. Yes, I can't wait to start it. But that's because I did hours and hours and hours and hours of research, and just being on the Discord and communicating with the Shrapnel team. And I've been fortunate to actually get to know a few of them, and the whole team, everyone there is just amazing. You go on the Discord channel and you watch their gameplay and you listen to them in the background when they're doing their play test at their studios, which is based out of Seattle. And they are having a great time. That's another thing. We don't have people who know nothing about gaming creating games. We have AAA game teams creating the game of 2023's most anticipated, which was Shrapnel, and 2022's game of the year, most anticipated game of the year. So join their Twitter, join their Discords, getting involved as much as you possibly can. Speaking of getting involved, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I'm going to be doing live updates every day. So tomorrow I will be coming on probably in the morning at some point, and I will be sharing with you my experience from today. I'll be taking notes. I'll be keeping track. So I'll come on and I'll be like, hey, this is what I got in day 1. This is what I got in day 2. This is what I got out of it in day 3. You're not going to see that unless you subscribe to the channel. Now, forget about subscribing. Who cares? I don't care about that. What I care about more than anything is that we are family right here, you and me. We are all Ohana. I lived in Hawaii for 20 years, right? And everything was about family. This is what we are. We are a family here, folks. This is not like, oh, you subscribe to my channel. It's very cold and impersonal, right? We are a family. We are here to help each other. So that's why I do what I do, is I want to help in any way that I can, and also to learn. I want to teach and I want to learn too. So hit that subscribe button, be part of our family, and that way you can keep track of everything else that I'm doing and keeping track of live streams and videos and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, I had a martial arts school. That's what I did pretty much the majority of my life, was martial arts. Ever since 2020 to I got involved in crypto, and I'm really focusing in now on Web3 games because I love to play. I don't play very often, but for something like this really caught my attention because I think that Shrapnel has tons of potential, and I'm just stoked that they are letting us in and becoming what I call an emotional buy-in. I talked about this last night in my live stream. When we have an emotional buy-in, that means we are emotionally invested in the project. After we've done our homework, after we've done everything that we've needed to do in order to base a logical decision on, is this something I want to get involved in? Do I want to invest money in? Do I want to invest my time in? Do I want to invest energy in? Just everything else. All that stuff had been played out. So now that I've pretty much have an emotional buy-in, awesome. Good job. Well done. Very nice. Now make sure you keep track of, now this is where you can ask questions. If you have questions now, I will take them. Okay, I'm really stoked you're all set. And you were able to redeem your extraction pack. If you have that code, then you're good to go. You can also, guys, find me on Twitter or X. I have a hard time calling it X. Twitter, you can find me on Discord. You can leave me, I think, a message here on the community section. By the way, if you are not sure about the requirements that Shrap has, go on to my community section after this live stream, of course, and look at I posted a PDF of the requirements to get involved with Shrapnel. And you're more than welcome to drop a question in that where you can comment, and I will answer it. I answer all questions or comments. I respond. I don't just sit there and watch and whatever. So I get involved. So making sure that you have your extraction pack squared away. All right. And I'm glad you have a medium, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do you one better here, Jordan. So I am going to do this. Now, again, I'm only doing this on our live stream. I tell you what, you tell me what the best way is to be in contact. I will give you a heavy extraction pack code because I have some left. Yes, you have a medium, and that's great. You can have one each. You can have one light, you can have one medium, and you can have one heavy. So I've got a few heavies just sitting around, not doing anything. I have a couple heavy codes, and I've put this out there. If you're watching and you need a code, I don't care if you haven't already, I'll hook you up with another code. Because you can have up to 3, of course. You can't have 2 lights, you can't have 2 mediums, you can't have 2 heavies. You can only have 1 of each. So if you're watching right here, right now, let me know and I will hook you up with one. Oh, what other web? Well, I'm going to tell you something else. Another project that I'm really stoked about is called Karate Combat. So there's other games that I'm looking at right now, but I'm still kind of working them out. I'm very reluctant to, unless I really am like, yeah, okay, guys, I want to make sure that I'm not steering you guys in a direction, and all of a sudden I realize, you know what, I made a mistake, and then I got to go back and retract it. So there's other games that I'm looking at. I'll tell you, I like Big Time a lot. And so that's a game that I really like and I think has tons of potential. Another game, and I'm just going to give you this that I'm looking into, is called Blood Loop. So that's another one that I'm looking at. So there's different ones out there, but again, you have to do your own homework. Never trust anyone else's opinion when it comes to that, especially if you're investing money. Like, I also hold the Shrap token in my self-custodial wallet, which, if you guys are not storing your crypto off the exchanges, you're doing yourself a disservice. With the amount of exchanges going under and bad things happening, self-custody it's paramount. Now, I've been fortunate, like, I keep my crypto on my Tangem wallet. It's a 3-card wallet, which is amazing. If you wanted to go that route, if you go into the description of this video or any of my other videos, go to tangem.com. When you go there, put in the word Dojo, Dojo, and it's on my description, but I'm going to put it in here for you. See, I was going to do that. And what will happen is you'll get 10% off. You got to go to tangem.com, type in Dojo, you'll get 10% off of a 3-card wallet, cold wallet. There's so many benefits. I don't want to go off too crazy, but check them out. Let me know what you think. That's all that I use. I only use Tangem for my cold wallet, and you get 3 cards. So now you've got some redundancy. If you have a ledger and now all of a sudden that thing breaks or something, you're toast. So if you drop it in water or you do whatever with it, it's over. With Tangem, those cards are like major durable and they'll last. So check out Tangem and put my code in, and you'll get 10% off. So it'll be like $60. You'll get it in about a week. So fantastic. So does anyone have any questions for me? Is there anything that I'm missing in regards to Shrapnel? Now, again, this is sort of an update, a last minute information for you. But if you want to find me on Twitter, if you want to find me on Discord, so I'm going to type in this is where I'm at. Now, if you want to find me on Twitter, then, of course, you're just going to go. Okay. That is my username on Twitter. ScottProvost101. Find me. All right. Send me a message and I'll send you a code. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Send me a code. Send me a message. I'll send you an extraction pack code if you're watching. Any questions? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. I don't think so. I think we're covering a lot of stuff, but I will go over anything else that we need or that you need. But again, hit that subscribe button. You're more than welcome also to join our Blockchain Explorers membership group here on YouTube. You also get a chance, if you join that, you get exclusive videos, exclusive content. You also get buy alerts when I'm thinking about or what I'm looking at. I'll share with you what I'm buying, that sort of thing. Give you an idea of what I'm looking into, so you can check that out also. So go check that out. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I hope that I will see you guys later today, tomorrow, or Saturday in the sacrifice zone. And remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. Aloha, ahui ho, my friends.